Are you feeling stressed, overwhelmed, worried about exams, and feel like you're not ready? Look, it's not over just yet. I'm here to help you and motivate you in these final few weeks in the preparation for your exams to make that academic comeback you need. As a bit of a background, I got all 9s in my GCSEs and I'm predicted to get A stars in my A levels as well. So these study tips from first hand do work. You might want to take some notes though if you want to be really ready for your academic comeback. Firstly, there is something you need to understand. There's not long left. And sorry if that stresses you out, but it's the truth. We must understand that we will need to work hard in these final few weeks. And by that, I mean you need to get your head down and get to work. No parties when you're going to study, no phones whilst you're studying. This time you will not get back. I don't want you on results day looking at that piece of paper and feeling regret. But there is a simple 4-step plan that I'm going to be sharing with you that you must implement. Step 1. We must first identify our weak points. The topics that you absolutely despise. Since there isn't a lot of time left, we should not waste our time studying or reviewing the topics that we can easily recall from memory. There are 2 main ways to do this. Look through your mocks and look at each question. Try to find which topic is being assessed in that question. If you've done really bad on that question, we need to choose that topic as a weak area. A more clear-cut way, however, would be to look through your textbook. Look through the textbook, especially the contents page, and look at each topic. And as you go through, if you get a sense of disgust or a feeling that you don't actually know what the topic is, we need to choose that topic. Make a list of these weak topics, and we're going to use those in step 2. This was step 1, and step 2, it's the most important step. Step 2 is about using practice questions. There is another way that might be better than practice questions, but I'll mention that method straight after this. On Physics and Maths Tutor, find those weak topic areas and do the practice questions associated with those topics. Those weak topics that we made a list of, and answer them, or at least attempt to answer them. Practice questions are the quickest way for most people to find the weaker points within our weak topics. So we'll provide a quicker way to learn as we don't have much time. It's also helping us to practice recalling that information from memory. And this is what the exams are about. So if we can practice this, it will help us in the actual exams. If you get a question wrong, look at the answer and try to understand it. Also, make a note of the answer, and this is crucial. Writing out a model answer will help us patch up those weaker areas. And if that question did come up on the actual exam, then you would know a bit about it at least to answer and cover up a few marks. I did say that was another way. On Physics and Maths Tutor, there are flashcards. You can use this in a similar way to practice questions. You might find that you can't answer many of the questions, but that's great. That is wonderful because we found an area which you've got a weakness. And we can't let the examiners or the people that have wrote the exams exploit our weaknesses. Sorry, it's just me trying to be motivational. We have time to patch up these weaknesses by moving on to step 3. Without the first 2 steps, we would have been revising the full course. But the previous 2 steps have helped sort of focus on our weaknesses. I did say write out model answers, and I wanted you to do this on paper for step 3. If you found that a topic you've written a lot more on, we need to try and recap that topic. You can do this with YouTube videos, making notes, or even going to like STEM sessions in school or review sessions or study sessions in your school that your teachers might be holding. I would recommend the videos though, because the teachers on there are making videos to help students like you. And make notes whilst watching those videos because it promotes active learning and serves as a useful reference for future review. Now we move on to step 4. Step 4. Oh dear. This step is to just practice more. Moving on to a past paper grind would be a good idea, as this exposes you to all the content at once. And on this past paper grind, you can repeat step 2, where you make notes of the model answers, and repeat step 3. Or you could try and complete more practice questions, or even try the flashcards. But using the past papers will help you identify the topics that come on quite frequently. These topics are actually the weaknesses of the examiners themselves because they love putting those topics on the exam. I have a couple of more study tips I want to share with you in the pinned comment down below. And if it's not there, then please remind me in the comments because these study tips, I want to share them with you. If this is your first time here, I'm Somya and I'm here to share study tips with everyone because studying is what I'm good at, and I know that's sad. If you want better grades, why not consider subscribing for more videos like this one? This is the time where you have to get your head down and work. Just imagine that horrid feeling of you getting that piece of paper on results day and seeing you've underperformed and regretting this time now. I don't want that feeling on results day. I don't want you feeling that on results day. Let's get to work.